Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cinema Junkie here, making this video to get into BUZZONMAN's contest. Very cool contest, much like the man himself. I'm not sure why you wouldn't know who BUZZONMAN is. He's quite the legend. So definitely check him out. I'll put the link below. Very cool videos, very cool in packaging. And he just became a dad. Congratulations again, man. Um, his contest asks us 4 questions. And these 4 questions are not the easiest for me to answer. Why? Well, I'll tell you, Buzz. It's like this. I just moved. I just moved back home to Chicago. And a lot of my stuff looks like this. It's all in boxes. And trying to find anything in here it's a challenge. It really is. And not that it wouldn't be worth it. Not that it wouldn't be worth it. Because the prize packages you have are just incredible. They're awesome. But I'd make a bigger mess than I'm willing to make right now, because then stuff gets damaged, lost, that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that. But I did find a few items that you asked about. I hope it's enough. If not, I understand. You want to keep it fair. Just like with the video responses. Video responses only, I'm all for that. But I'm going to try anyway. So as far as first purchase, that's a really hard one because I started collecting movies a long time ago. Not just when I started making my videos on YouTube. Years before that, I was collecting videos, and that's when I was really big into VHS and DVD. And then I ran into a rough patch, hit some hard times. I had to sell practically everything I owned. So my first purchase is long gone. But one of the things I purchased when I was living in Columbus, it's one of my earlier purchases, and it's one of the ones that made me think, I could really get into collecting again, and that's when I started my YouTube channel, Mr. Cinema Junkie. This was one of the first ones I purchased. I actually did a video on it, a little update, but it was zombie strippers. And when I saw the price on it, I couldn't pass it up. I bought it at a store called Big Lots, and they sell their stuff fairly cheap. This was during Halloween, I believe, a couple of years ago, and I think I paid like $3 for it. So I thought, yeah, I can definitely get into the swing of collecting again if I can keep finding bargains like this. And that's basically where I kept most of my DVDs. The price range was always around $3 to $5. Sometimes I'd splurge a little, go about $10 or so. Um, Sometimes higher, but not very many times. And now that I've discovered Amazon and their penny DVDs, oh, it's hard to look back now, because I've been getting a few things from Amazon, which I'll point that out in the next thing you asked, a recent purchase. Well, this is one that I got from the penny DVDs from Amazon, brand new, still factory sealed. It's a movie called Trap. Um, Very interesting storyline. Definitely check it out. I can't wait to watch it because it just sounds really interesting. Plus, everyone's been going on and on about this movie, so I just recently bought this because we have a store here called Kmart, which I was always used to going to, but I hadn't seen a Kmart in a long time, and I didn't go to any in Columbus. So while I was here, my mom was like, "Go with me to the store," and I'm like, "Sure, Mom." So we went, and I picked up Sharktopus. Now, just like Walmart, they put the sticker right on the box, so I'm gonna have to like heat treat that and take it off. You know how that goes. But a nice little slipcase, and yeah, those are two of the recent purchases since I've been out here. My, what's the third one you asked? Most expensive. Okay, that's the one I can't find. That's buried amongst all these boxes. I would like to just look down and say, oh, there they are. But no, no. The most expensive, but I can tell you, I know which one it is, because like I said, I don't spend very much on DVDs. Uh, I fancy myself a collector, but I don't go to the extremes that some collectors do. Basically because my money won't allow it. I don't have that kind of disposable income. I wish I did. I see people with these box sets that are like $150, $200. I'm like, wow, man, that's amazing. But I know that's never going to be me. Not unless I win some big lottery or something. The most expensive DVD that I own is actually a set, and it's Saw 1 through 5. It came in one set, 1 through 5, for $20 US. So, yeah, that would have to be the one I spent the most money on. Saw 1 through 5 in one box set. I featured it in a video before, but at present, I don't know where it's at. It's in one of 6 or 7 boxes. So, that's the only one I can really tell you about. But it was a good purchase. I mean, if you like the Saw series, got 1 through 5 for $20, whereas you're buying like each individual one, average cost about $13 a disc. I thought I made off pretty good there. So then I had to buy part 6 by itself, and I still haven't bought part 7 yet, but I'll have them all. I'll have the whole series, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the one I spent the most money on, $20. And the best bargain. Okay, the best bargain one is interesting because I've got kind of a toss up there. I'm only going to cheat a little bit and say that the best bargain, one of the best bargains I've ever gotten, was the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a steel book. I had seen it before, and I didn't get it when I saw it, and then after that I didn't see it anymore for like a year or two, and then I was shopping around this one place, and I found it again, one copy. It had a ding in the spine, it was bent, it was not perfect, but they only wanted like $3.99 for it. I grabbed it. That was one of the best bargains I ever had. Now I have some other ones here that are right on par with it because they're of the same, kind of the same blood, I guess. This New Line Platinum Series Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake set. I only paid, I think it was $4.99 for this one. Has this nice little steel faceplate. If you see right here, it's got a fold-out deal that looks like a chainsaw. Has photos, crime scene photos. 2 discs. It has all these special features on it. And I only paid $5 for that. So I thought that was a pretty good bargain. And then very recently, this could even cover recent and best bargain. I just dropped my best bargain. Shoot. There's a store here in Chicago that I love to go to called The Exchange. I like to raid their cheap DVD sections, and for whatever reason, they'll put certain movies in the cheap DVD section. This one has a little minor damage. Little tiny, teeny weeny minor damage right there. It's broken a little bit. But the overall cost for it was $2.50. And from what I've heard, it's kind of an in-demand item. And it is the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre Special Edition Meat Pack. Hamburger. Yeah, the Meat Pack. I heard a lot of people are looking for this. I was looking for it once I saw it, and then I saw it there, $2.50. You knew I had to just jump all over this. So yeah, different editions of Texas Chainsaw Massacre are definitely something that I look for. So there you have it, sir. Those are my presentations. I wish I had the Saw series for most expensive DVD. Not bad for $20, especially when I go online and I see some steel books that are like $40 and $50. It's like, oy. But Amazon, I can also look up steel books and go low to high and find some pretty decent steel books for about $6-7, which isn't too bad. But yeah, the most expensive DVD is the one I didn't have to show you, and that was the Saw series, parts 1 through 5 in a single box set. So those are my presentations of first purchase, well, one of the earlier purchases. Best bargain, what was it again? First purchase, recent purchase, most expensive, and best bargain. So, hope that's cool, and if it is, awesome. If not, understandable. But good luck to everybody else who enters the contest, and like I said, definitely check the link below. BUZZONMAN, righteous dude, very cool guy. A great person to know in the community. I'm glad you're back, man. By the way, if I hadn't said that enough, I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you back. Now, if we could just find out what happened to Steelbook Addiction. Anyways, peace. I'm out of here. You guys take care. And again, good luck to everybody else who enters.